Alright, we should be live. Let's quickly announce that on our Discord server. Alright, and as per usual, Cloud Alpha has provided us with our top 8 participants with their deck types. They managed to get in top 8. This time we only had 5 rounds in Swiss instead of the usual 6 rounds. And yeah, this means 2 guys with a 3-2 record for Mabel and Darkseid also managed to sneak in the top 8, and we have a bunch of other 3-2s who didn't make it because of point difference, and when the tiebreaker is even, then Buchholz. So yeah, let's quickly look at the matchups and also the decks that are represented. And yeah, we don't see like any. I mean, the thing that jumps out is like 3 FN rushes in top 8 again. Last IDC, we didn't see like we didn't see like any FN rush. Not sure if, yeah, the top 8 last time, no FN rush, and in general, not a lot of people like were on the deck. I think we had one, yeah, only one so far last IDC, and this time we have one FN rush that dropped, so yeah, 5 FN rushes, and out of those 5, 3 made top 8. And I think the only like unusual deck type is like the Light Fire Nature aggro, which is typically your anti-aggro stuff. But I think they may play it like the Mystic Treasure Chest, Ikas, Petrova, for example, to manage to sneak in a quick win against FN Rush. Because when you play Ikas and Petrova together, FN Rush can just scoop. Not sure if it's like even worth to include like maybe one slot against this type of combination in FN Rush. I mean, usual it is too slow because you need like 6 mana and the creature on board to pull that off, and you need quite a lot of setup. You need creature on board, you need Petrova in mana, you need a soul swap, and you need Ikas in hand, and so you play soul swap first for water Petrova, and then play the Ikas, because when you play Ikas first, the opponent can just like use Command Missile and Volcanic Arrows to get rid of it, and then you lose the potential to lock the game out. So I think on FN Russia's side, you don't care about like this 6 mana stuff, because the way LDN gets there needs to be some Terror Pits. They don't play Surfer. Maybe like a Holy Awe or something, but yeah. Usual, I don't think it's worth to tech against these kind of, because usually when the opponent locks you, they need some time to end the game. So I think there are like, I don't know, 10 more turns that go pass by, so you can easily draw into your out. But the problem is in LDN, for example, they also play Slash Charger and can slash your one off. So yeah. All right. Yeah. Otherwise, the usual suspects here. And I also made a vote. We had 32 people who voted, and currently I see 11 people on stream. So that's the problem we have with these kind of questions or threads where people vote, that most people are voting who aren't like watching. So why do you vote when you are not watching? So yeah, maybe they watch the VOD. So yeah, But Darksigner versus Macke clearly won, so we have Phobos Control versus Rock Aggro, and then it's pretty close between the second because we usually will have two games open at the same time, and then we have FN Rush versus Hydro Hurricane. All right. Make us at the plus, yeah. Okay. Quite a bit late here. I hope that Modest Duelist is up because I think he wrote like 4 hours or 3 hours ago that he's still awake and that the top 8 is starting soon. So yeah, writing and commenting at the same time, not in your native language, quite difficult. Yeah, I think the question here is for Modest if he's awake or not. We'll see. What's that? Otherwise, when we look over the deck types, Mono Light midrange, that is some interesting stuff. Managed to go 3-2. Maybe he faced all the FN rushes. Mono Light 3-2. That's quite something. Yeah, some other nice decks like 5 card Elixir, some Marino again by our fellow Germans. The 100 card Abomination again, and Dark Nature Bellum. Yeah, some standouts, but I think like the Mono Light is something that sparks some interest here in Famous 55. He played against Garabon. What was Garabon on? Ice Sword. Monolight against Ice Sword. Okay. Wait, Monolight lost against FN Rush? Wow, that must be pretty unlucky for the Monolight player. And if he would have won that, then he would have been like 4-1. But of course, when he won this game, then he wouldn't be facing Garabon the next round. So yeah. But yeah, Monolight losing against FN Rush. Quite interesting. 2-0 against Hiwatari. FN Aggro, so not Rush. Alright. Ah, and he won 2-1 against FN Rush who dropped. Okay, I see, I see. Oh, Garavan dropped round 5. Yeah, usually Crowd Alpha marks the guys who were dropping. But yeah, maybe there was some miss. Okay, Modazulus is up, is up, is up. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Like Mario's missing, but he wrote that he had some problems. Yeah, I'm here. He wrote in the stream. All right, then let's quickly announce that round 1 is up. Yep. All right, let's jump on Octagon here. And we will go in this room. And then we will also go in Marius Include Alpha's room. Ah, they started right when I joined, so all right. Yeah, looking at the championship IDC points, so this is the last tournament where you can get points for the championship IDC next month, and it's kind of close. We have Maka who's on 6 points who can make it when he's on like when he manages to finish, I don't know, first obviously, but we have Mario also in the mix. We have Modest who's on like the brink of getting out of the best 8 players with the most points when Mario and Maka are doing well. Dark Signer basically needs like first, depending on like who the others are facing. I mean, when he's winning now against Maka, maybe he can overtake him. Yeah, basically Claude should be safe with 9, although then he loses and then Modest gets ahead of him. No, that doesn't work because he needs to drop like 4 places and he has the better tiebreak in comparison to Elbier. So yeah. All right. Yeah, Daxan is saying he needs top 2 finish. I mean, second and third should be even, so top 3 finish, I guess. Because second and a third get the same points, no? All right, we have and yeah, we have we have FN Rush winning game 1, which we completely missed, but you could guess what happened. FN Rush starting 1 drop, 2 drop, speed attacker, nothing from Lightwater, Darkness, HH, and that's it. All right. Good luck to all players. There was some confusion with Garabon. He said he couldn't play only after the round has started. Yeah, not sure how that counts. I mean, the game wasn't played, so it should mean that he, at least for the statistics, the Claude Alpha is our statistic guy, that yeah, that indeed Garabon didn't play the game. All right, we see the first tech here from Darksigner. Scarlet Sky Terror, not that useful against Phobos. And I think you easily block here. You don't easily block here. Pardon me. Maybe he has like energy stream and then he can play stream. Oh, even better. Yeah, he had snare. Ooh, nice. Yeah, that's a good opening here. Getting the extra card from the Deadly Fighter attack and then and now like Magnus and then killing Sorgala could be something, but you lose tempo here from FN Rush. So the opening looking quite good here for the Hydra Hurricane player. Also the opening looking good here for both people on the left, which is our feature match, I would guess. So we need to pay a bit more attention on the left side. And yeah, so best opening, Gonta into Aquagloss. Maybe second best after Gonta into Brosam Tribe. Oh, Cranium Clam, no fear against Arc. But not sure if Darkseid is even playing Arc when he's playing like some text in Scarlet. Maybe some other text against LDN control. So yeah, no Arc discard here. Even Spiral Gate. So hedging a bit against FN Rush. Spirogate not the usual card you see in like the standard rock version. You could see it in like the rebirth version, where you play a bit of more one-offs, for example. But yeah, and the burst shot first shield was actually pretty good for Darksun here in my opinion, because there's no creature for like a soul swap play. There's no light mana here. Um, Also, it was like a 2-for-1 because it destroyed his own Brosam tribe. So 1 card burst shot, 2 card Brosam tribe against only the Hulkus. Um, oh, he's on Jagalza, the guy who said he hates Jagalza, he would never play it. He would always play like Twin Cannon in favor of the Jagalza. Plays Jagalza now, so maybe he got like some classic of 5 vibes where Jagalza is better than Twin Cannon. Even though you play Bombazar, so usually you could think both are 6k. That's pretty bad, but you don't play Soul Swap in Classic of 5, so you play the Jagalza instead of the Twin Cannon. But here in TCG 1 to 12, you can play 4 Soul Swaps if you desire, but it's bad in Ruck at least. You can. I think you should play 2 Soul Swaps. 3 is even a bit too much, but I can see when you play Scarlet, you could also play Twin Cannon and then be on 3 Soul Swaps, but usually you want to play like another threat, like a Pyrephyte Magnus, instead of swapping a threat out where you lose a threat on board. So yeah, that's like in my turbo aggro version with like the Sniper Mosquito and Poisonous Mushroom. Um, I don't play any swaps. And meanwhile on the right side, you have an Aqua Hulkus on board. So that's a new card, which we usually don't see in his list. Meanwhile, left side Darkseid are hoping to not hit a multicolor, and now it's a pretty interesting spot because when you clear both shields, you are vulnerable to the Meltdown. So that's why he's thinking now, does he want to play into the Meltdown or not? We see 1 and 2 Surfer, and we see 1 Spiral Gate here. So a lot of triggers here. There's 2 Surfers left at least, and then I would assume like 2 Soul Swaps, but yeah. Do you break 2 shields or not? Because when he hits into Soul Swap, no, there's no Forbus in mana. So because Soul Swap and then swap Gigaballs out for like Forbus and Surge Meltdown. Yeah, break the first. It's a burst shot, and now you easily break now because there's no creature from the opponent. Again, not sure if like the burst shot here was good again, but could be that Make is not holding any Meltdowns in hand, because if you would have had Meltdown, I would definitely not use that effect of the burst shot. But then Darkseid could decide to not attack again, so yeah, that's, yeah. But now, yeah. I mean, Maka only has 1 card in hand, so when Darkseid builds a board again now, another Spiral Gate. Galglove Dragon, there's the tech against LDN, which is quite good here. Clearing the board again, so no soul swap targets again on Maka's board, and be a double breaker. And we know he has Magnus in hand, so next turn it's game when Maka does nothing. Meanwhile, right side is quite competitive, even though the HH had such a good start. Yeah, now Hulkus can trade into Sniper, play some blockers, and then that should be it. Maka thinking quite a lot, so these two cards must be something with Soul Swap. Yeah, Belix into Soul Swap. And then he can swap out the Bazagazil. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, I mean the Gold Glaive was pretty good, but now it's yeah. And now in this situation, Twin Cannon is better than Jagalzo, but I'm quite confused by the two Spiral Gates and also the Jagalza, because I know Dark Center usually says Spiral Gate and Jagalza. At least Jagalza is not good, but maybe he's just a one-off. Maybe he's even playing like a Rebirth or something. Because usually in your standard ruck you easily have like 5 to 7 flex slots. That's why you can like modify your deck a bit to play like the one drop in Sniper Mosquito, Poisonous Mushroom, or you could modify your deck to play Rebirth and then a small Rebirth package. So it's really, really flexible and can be adjusted to the current meta game. So if it's FN Rush heavy, you go hard like on the Spiral Gates, for example. And ah, yeah, I had a Soul Swap in hand here, which was useless. Yeah, that's why I don't like Soul Swap in general. When you want to, like in this situation, you want to top deck gas, you top deck Soul Swap. Even now, Soul Swap, like pretty much from now on, every Soul Swap top deck is bad. Yeah. I mean, Gorglef again, which is nice, but it gets cleared by Bazagazil. Hmm. And he's on 2 Garglives, right? Yeah, 2 Garglives even, so going pretty hard against like Hydro Hurricane and LDN, which is probably correct together with the Scarlet Sky Terror. And also hedging a bit against FN Rush with like the 2 Spiral Gates, and then pretty sure he's on 4 Surfers. And yeah, HH won the second game, which looked pretty good. And yeah, another Sky Sword, fall for Soul Swap. This game is over on the left side. Yeah. Dagestan, I could play it out, but would be like 7, 8 more turns just to realize he lost. And yeah, pretty interesting. Maybe decided to attack with the sniper right away. Sometimes you want to wait with the first attack, so you're on 3 mana, you could play a speed attacker, but maybe he has like, I mean, he obviously can play the Quixotic again, maybe 2 1-drops. And interesting opening here from Darkseiner, because usually you want to charge a fire card or a nature card, so when you top deck Gonta, you can play it. But here he starts with double water. Which is also why you want to keep your water count at 3 water cards into a. Oh. I mean, Maka playing out the Billix is kind of good here for Darkseiner. So he's losing like a value creature later on. Darkseiner was in a position to attack anyway. Here's the first fire card. Yeah, but no nature is I mean, yeah, you want to charge like your surfers and so on, but I think at least like the first charge should have been like a fire on nature, but obviously when you have like 5 water cards in hand or maybe 4 water cards, I still would have charged like who? What happened? Why is Sugala surviving? Oh! Because Ghost Touch. Ghost Touch boosted the Sogala at 4k, and then the FN Rush player, being a FN Rush player, mindlessly attacking with a sniper, and now it's pretty bad. Now it's pretty bad. Oh my god. Oh, 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 oh. Now just like one Palaulisis and the game is over. Even the lower Giga in the game is... Oh, okay, the game is over. What a mistake here. Oh, is it? Volcanic? Oh! Never mind, never mind. Yeah, now needing to charge a Gonta. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh, you don't want to see that. Burst shot here, it's, yeah, basically whatever. And you mean when now Skycer comes down, then your Lucky Ball is turned off. This looks over. Yeah, Mario needs like another Volcanic Arrows here. 6 mana, Naked Jagalzor, sure. Oh, auto score. Yeah, Mario can just scoop here. There's nothing he can do. Yeah, Petrova, Guardian. I think Cloudalpha could have easily attacked and then used the Gigasalt ability. You already see 2 Torkons here. I mean, arrows could be something that he's afraid of. But 2 Jagalzors! Now the problem is the Turbo rushes each of your other creatures in the battle zone, so... I mean, Turbo rushes if your other creatures broke any shields, so... Oh yeah, but there are 2 abilities here. Now this is I don't get, using the Magma Rex. So he's basically storing a creature to get a creature, so he... It's basically losing a permanent card in hand to upgrade the creature to 3k instead of 1k. So this Magma Rex use was pretty bad in my opinion. Yeah. But again, what happened here with the Jagalzor, the Turbo Rush ability says whenever another creature, one of your other creatures broke any shield, so this ability wouldn't have triggered, but the ability of the new Jagalzor would have triggered, so when there wouldn't have been a Terra Pit, the other Jagalzor could have attacked for another 2 shields, and he's on, yeah, 2 Jagalzors, so I would assume when he's also 2 Garglyph and 1 Scarlet, there's no Twin Cannon in his deck, so switching his mind to going to Jagalzor instead of the Twin Cannon. But Lucky Ball is live here. Maybe he draws into a Gonta or Quixotic, which he does. So, I mean, it's not completely over here. It's not over. That's one of the reasons you play Rock Aggro. You can always stay in the game even at when the game goes long. But it's rough. And also an Arc, yeah, so Quite a lot of flex slots we see here, like the Spiral Gates, Terror Dragon Arc, Garlic Life, Scarlet. So it's pretty safe to assume there's no Twin Cannon in his deck. And I think Cloud Alpha was on Brain Serum, and the Brain Serum switched to Hulkus, which is, in my opinion, better even in like some control decks, especially in like the earlier formats, DM1 to 5 or DM1 to 6. I like Aqua Hulkus over Energy Stream, even in some like this like not a control deck. You obviously play Rias, which synergizes more with Hulkus instead of Brain Serum. And again, against aggro, like Aqua Hulkus is better than Energy Stream because you get a lot of cards through the shield anyway against aggro. And you need the body to like kill or trade into the others. And yeah, Hydro Hurricane, game's over. GG. GG. So Soul Swap here for Lucky Ball, maybe? No. Yeah, trading Billix for Magnus pretty easily. Rebirth and Quixotic for another Billix, maybe. Yeah, that's rough. That's rough. Yeah, no Bazalok, so Darkseid needs to play 2 creatures at a time instead of only 1. Good start again with the Lucky Ball, but he needs like 1 more. Yep. We also have Modest Duelist who finished his game winning 2-1 with FN Rush against Lightfire Nature Aggro. And 9 mana Fortress, getting rid of fire here. I mean, when there's like fire mana and another either Twin Cannon or Jagalza, but I doubt he's on like 3 Jagalzas. Then this could be trouble. Yeah, fire mana into Twin Cannon or Jagalza wins you the game when there's no trigger. But Darkseid would have instantly played it, so there's none of these shenanigans. And now the bad spot here is you give your opponent more cards when you attack, more chances to get like Soul Swap, Fall, get Apoc back, and then clear your whole board. When you like overextend playing more creatures, when you don't play out any creatures, then you can't really attack because then your board gets cleared. So it's a pretty awkward situation here for the Waterfire Nature Aggro player. Yeah, playing around Burst Shot, but oh my god. Okay, I see. So, C4 check the logs, check the logs. The shield trigger were illegal, illegal. All right. Yeah, we have every result. Yeah, Daxana posting his starter hand was 6 water cards. So again, I'm not sure if I explained on that, but you usually want to be on like 11 or 12 water cards. Even if you play Spiral Gate and could like theoretically be a 13 water cards, so have like the turn 2 Spiral Gate consistency, you don't. If you play turn 2 Spiral Gate, you're usually losing the game anyway. So you should ignore that. Be on only 11 water cards or 12, 11 or 12, and because that's the reason. You want to charge fire, you want to charge nature at the first 2 turns, and then water just gets in your way. All right, let's quickly put in the results. So we have 2-0 here. Yo. Okay, we have X-Boom 1-2 to 1. We have Modest 2 to 1. And we have Claude. Alright, you guys can again decide what to watch. Let's quickly announce in the result channels. Round 2 is free to play. I think we watch Light Fire Nature. Pretty interested to see what like cards he's playing, what text he's playing. Again against FN Rush, which should be a fast game, and then we can watch. I mean, we have 3 FN Rushes, so that's not. We can watch another FN Rush versus Rug Aggro, which is pretty hard for Rug. We can see if Darkstana lucks out with some shield triggers. We can, I mean, we watched Hardware Hurricane against FN Rush this round, so we don't watch that, and we can watch FN. No, we can watch Forbes versus Eldian. Maybe that's something we can do. All right. Round is free to play. Round 2 is free to play. Yeah. Even anti-FN Rush decks win only 2-1 against FN Rush. I mean, yeah, if you're going second, it's hard. It's hard. It is hard. The guy who's 80 hours opening a room. Print Cook 924. Join the room. It's open for 80 hours. My friend Sonic Duck is waiting for you. So the games are not like booting up somehow. Maybe switch a bit. Twitch. The only game I see here is Cloud Alpha, which you don't want to see since we watched the matchup already. All right. What did we say? Did we want to watch? Lightfire Nature and the okay. So we want to watch 2 games which are not like displaying here, which is cool. Which is cool. I mean, come on. Oh no! No! Is it fixed now or is it not fixed? I mean, you could check if you're on the opposite sides, then it should work, but... Alright. You have a match going on. Let's see. The die roll is pretty important. Let's see. Illegal 2-time rolling, but both die rolls beat the 5. So, yeah. And at the end of the stream, we will have 2 announcements, by the way, announcements. One is the bonus IDC, which is happening next month, and the second one is a special event, which also takes place in December. So stay until the end. Oh, I think you don't attack here. Oh, the mono green rush opening. That's when your mono green deck can beat any other deck when you have this opening. But now, when you attack with sniper, opponent plays Brosam Tribe, kills your sniper for free, which is bad. I think you don't attack, or do you? On the Light Fan aggro player? Yeah. I mean, the FN Rush player could just decide to charge fire, play volcanic arrows onto Gonta, and then kill your Quicksor. And I think now is the point that you start attacking here. I think. I mean, you definitely want to get a card back from your sniper because you need to charge a fire card at some point, and then you're at 4 mana, which you don't want to be at as an FN Rush player. And yeah, it's very interesting. Maybe on Xboom's side, you slash like a Brosam Tribe to hope that the opponent. Okay. But he's holding one in hand, maybe. But yeah. Xboom this time also on the Fairy Life hype. Should we talk about Fairy Life versus Slash Charger versus Mystic Treasure Chest? There was quite a debate, but only FN Rush Fairy Life versus Slash Charger, and he's taking 3. I don't really like Ghastly Drain as a card in general, but yeah. I mean, it's risky. I mean, Rias attacks, you're on 1 shield. Like, if the opponent just like plays like Petrova here, boosting Guardian, and then you're on 0 shields basically. Okay, now you definitely attack, because when you don't attack now, Stingwave clears your whole board, and then you lose. So, I mean, obviously when you attack, then you give the opponent the chance to get the Stingwave out of shields. Yeah, but oh, Belix get back Lost Soul and hope the opponent doesn't have Lost Soul. And yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I mean with Ghastly Drain. You cannot play Lost Soul now. You want to play Lost Soul, discard 4 cards, but you lose on board. Just like Brosam type attack, play on Magma Rex, and then Mysterious attack game. That's why I don't play. That's why I don't like Ghastly Drain. It's only good like I guess late game when you play control against control and have played like a bunch of Sky Swords and have like 7 or 8 shields and then you can draw a bunch, but early and mid game Ghastly Drain is so bad. And then I mean what's even the reason? Like you are afraid that your I don't know, forwards get snared or something? Like whatever, you play 4 forwards. Yeah. I mean yeah. And now you get Lost Soul, like that was like like basically a checkmate here from Xpim because Make couldn't play his own Lost Soul, needs to clear the board, and you know the opponent is holding Lost Soul, so you are losing your 5 cards because you play Ghastly Drain. And all the cards you do with Ghastly Drain, you lose to Lost Soul because you also lost Lost Soul race. Like Ghastly Drain, bait, bait, just charge it, don't play it. Now we get rid of nature, I guess. Double nature. I mean that there are a lot of options. I mean rebirth is obviously bad for you, and the opponent is at 7 mana at the moment, so draw, charge 1. Yeah, yeah. And then you don't want to take fire, you take nature. That was pretty easy, I guess. Far, get back rebirth. Does he have rebirth engrave? No. Did he have lost soul? That's the other question here. And, he didn't have lost soul. Yeah, well. Now, also the problem here for light fire nature player by not attacking also is that now you are like losing. You can't play everything. Opponent plays fire mana speed attacker and you lose. So just like the stare down actually favors FN Rush to some degree. To some degree, unless you reach a mana point where the opponent can play a master removal. Like when you just play a stare down game, FN Rush wins. Yeah, fire mana speed attacker. So yeah. So I think it was not. I mean, didn't play that. I didn't pay that much attention to left side, but Themabel could have played it better here. Um, just be like on a 1 turn clock basically. Play like 3 creatures. Opponent has 3 creatures. Or like 4 creatures, whatever. You start attacking, break 4 shields, and then the opponent has to clear your board, but he can clear basically everything except one, and then you need one speed attacker, and then you finish the game. So give your opponent 1 turn to react. You can't really react, and then you finish the game. So yeah, we'll see. So best here now for Mario would be Quixotic. So next turn he can play 2-drop, 1-drop, and then Quixotic kills the Gonta. Yeah, or Volcanic Air was also good. Ooh, playing out an early Belix is interesting. Usually you want to hold on to your Belix because the opponent is not playing an aggro deck, it's playing control deck, and you want to get value with it later when you charge like some spells with Brosam Trap or Skysword, so not quite sure. Maybe he's charging Chameleon now and playing Soul Swap onto Belix to get Camellia out? No. I don't get the Belix play here, to be honest. Maybe he knows he has like no turn 3 ramp and loses Lost Soulways and wants to play the cards earlier. So he doesn't lose everything to Lost Soul, but what does the one blocker do on board? Hmm. Yeah, I mean, Searing Wave was good, but now what? You pass? And then your opponent plays 2 creatures and then top deck speed attack have for game? Like, hmm. And now, why are you attacking with Rosam Trap? You are not putting the opponent on like any 2-turn clock here. Like you need to attack 4 times with Rosam Trap. Like, yo. Oi, oi, oi. Last turn he didn't attack, now he felt the pressure to attack and attacked at the wrong time. I mean, hmm. Yeah, putting a body for Soul Swap here, could have would for the Billix, but could have done that on turn 3. I mean, obviously it needed to charge a creature then, but hmm. Even like, if he played Soul Swap for Vapor now, like, is it even good? Opponent is just like charging a mana, play Rebirth on your Ice Vapor. Hmm. I think you even swap out Belix, no? Okay. I mean, pretty bad opening here for yeah, alright. Yeah, why don't you swap out the Sky Sword here? You need mana. Now Magma Rex completely shuts you down. Another one is coming down. Alright. Yeah, no Rebirth comes down. Uh. Yeah, now like play creature, Souls of Jagal's or wins you the game. But this could have also worked when you didn't attack with when you didn't attack with the Brosam tribe. So yeah. I think it's in Light Fire Nature you don't have Terra Pit, you don't have Surfer to deal with like early Gonta. Yeah, you have your your own Gonta Quixotic to deal with Gonta. That's that's how you deal with it. But I mean, it has broken a shield already. You lose a, yeah. I mean, if you would have had a trigger, then you're boah. Crazy opening here from FN Rush. That looks like GG already. That looks like GG already. I mean, what do you get from like swapping out the Belix? Like swapping out the Photosite and swapping in Belix because Hexboom got the Soul Swap back and now you can just use Soul Swap, swap out the Belix again and then Photosite in. So, huh? You basically lose a swap for nothing. Hmm. What was the play? Not playing around Magma Rex here. What are you doing, my friend? Oh, okay. Now take with Deadly Fighter, please. Play around. No! Yes! Why are you not playing around Magma Rex? Because Gonta is so safe, no? As we said earlier, there's no. I mean, Tornado Flame. There could be Tornado Flame, but I'm assuming he's not playing Tornado Flame. And now Makia is really running out of gas. Photosat is clearing the board. He needs more medicine. Or, I don't know, a Terra Pit. Phobos, sure. There's no speed attacker here for Mario. Just something. GG. GG. Playing around Magma Rex. All right, let's look at the results. We have Modest 2-0ing against Claude. Yeah. I mean, would you call Hydro Hurricane a counter against FN Rush? We saw Hydro Hurricane really struggling against FN Rush. I think, yeah, Claude was saying in chat needed one more light card, blah blah. And that's something I also witnessed like the game against Mario where he had like, I don't know, 6 water cards in mana and only 1 light. I think he should adjust like the water ratios. He is playing too many water cards, in my opinion, but He's the king of Hydro Hurricanes, so he should know. But at least from witnessing the one game, which is not a good sample size, and looking at the other, um, could mean that he has too many water cards. All right. And then Darksun is still playing, which is kind of surprising. Ruck again, Stefan Rush should be fast. Call this on Stefan Rush, right? Oops. Yeah, call this on Stefan Rush. Why is it taking so long? Huh. Interesting. So I'm assuming it's 1-1 here because I mean why would they play such a long game here? I mean, you struggled like the game you won against Mario 2-1. Also, could have easily been like also the other way around, but yeah. You had like the nut opening, and you had like Mario like misplaying, attacking with Sniper Mosquito when Sorgala was at 4K because of the shield to get Ghost Touch. So the opening was so brutal, and it still was kind of close. Yeah, and Darksana does it a bit better than Themable earlier, where he's attacking, like, he's now the aggressor, and Quixotic, you can only get rid of it when you are playing like Volcanic Arrows, because as FN Rush, you just don't want to play nothing here, and with Sniper kill this Quixotic here. So, yeah, as we said earlier, the draw passing favors FN Rush to a certain point. And surprisingly, Xboom's still in this game, where it looked pretty good for Macke, but he ran out of steam at some point. And Photosite just clears everything, but again, one Morbid Medicine and then you're back. So, yeah, 9 mana, charge 1, play forwards, get Morbid, play, yeah, play Morbid, get the ball rolling. Get back Fall, Fall can get back Morbid, blah, 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 blah. I mean, yeah. All I was saying, but like, cut some water and add some light or darkness, whatever, but probably light. And then you can add some light cards that are good against like control, right? Like you don't have to add like more Solgalas or whatever. I mean, not sure what light card is good against against control. Maybe like a third Petrova. Maybe like. Mm, I don't know. Oh, there's the surfer here. Huge. Huge, huge, huge. And now you. Hmm. Now that's why I like Sniper Mosquito in this situation. You play like Magnus and Sniper Mosquito. Aqua Surfer kills Deadly Fighter. Magnus kills Mosquito, and you have the one drop which can attack. This is The one drops are so good in squeezing in like an extra play here. I mean, obviously he can play double two drop, which is also fine. And then Surfer kills Deadly Fighter. Going from Hulkus to Magus. Ah, yeah, this could be like something. I mean, turn 3 you have Pala, you have Giga Slug, you have Snare, you have Stream, you have so many 3 drops. Why do you need more 3 drops? You know, you have like, I don't know, four Stream, 4 Pala, 3 or 4 Giga Slug, one or two Snares, you are already way over like your turn 3 play. And then on 4 you have like 4 Giga Balsa, and that's it. Or do you play Clamp? I don't think you play Clamp, so 4 Giga Balsa. So that's way off. So I think going from Hulkus to Magus is nice. And when you play 14 water and 48 cards, I mean, I know the ratios for like 40 cards, but 48, I think you can go, I don't know. Or you just go down in cards, just cut like one Hulkus, and then you automatically have less water cards and more cards of the others when you go down in the ratio. So yeah. So what happened here on the right side? Played Magnus and cleared the board basically. Alright, yeah. Like just a random one-off Sniper Mosquito I could also see. Like you don't want to play it on turn 1, but you want to play like in between. Like in this niche scenarios where you have like 4 mana and only have a 3 drop. Because double 2 drop is really rare. And on 4 your Lucky Ball isn't live. And you don't see your Brosam Tribe every time. So I really like Sniper Mosquito. Because turn 4 feels so bad. And looking at Darksinner's deck, he plays 4 Quixotic, 4 Gonta, and then 2 Spiral Gates probably as his 2 drops. I'm not even sure who's winning anymore on the left side. I mean, X-Boom is losing a Deckard race, but he played a Slash Charger, so Mack is on 15, drawing 14 to 13, so... Yeah, no GG because Darkseid can play around Last Shield Volcanic Arrows when he plays 2 creatures. Yeah. So I would assume it's 2-1 for Darkseid now. Really big thing. Wait. Huh? Yeah. Just play creature plus Magnus. I mean, I would assume you have a creature here with 6 cards in hand. Yeah. really big thing. Nice. If this is even... Yeah. Alright. So it should be 2-1 here, no? Please don't set up battle zone. Okay, they don't. Right, so I think Darkson is still in this when he wins like last round, finishing 3rd, I guess. To manage to get into CIDC. What did he slash, by the way? He slashed... Ghastly Drain. Ooh, yeah, the swords up onto the and now Mack is losing in deck ways, but Xprim also has a Sky Sword in mana. So how many soul subs are here? There are one, two, oh, all four in the grave. What does the burst shot do? Nobody knows. 4 swaps in grave, 1 foul, 2 fouls. And here we have also 4 soul subs in grave. Yeah, I think he's on 1 foul. Maybe 2 fouls. But we didn't see any more, but oh, I don't like the Brosam trap charge here. Because you want to get rid of your Sky Sword somehow. No, don't! No, don't play Terror Pit! No! I mean, yeah, maybe you do. No, you can, yeah, nah, okay. Because the thing is, when you have like Morbid Medicine left in your deck and then or some files left, then you get swap and then you can swap the creature for Sky Sword. But now, yeah, you finish by attacking because there's no mass removal from the LDN side. And what should they do? Like play Ikas Petrova, and even then the Bazagazil comes down and just clears the Ikas. Yeah. Yeah, walling up here, but hmm. I mean, there are a lot of turns left still. So Maka should finish this with a win. Now when you start attacking, you don't even soul swap out your opponent's Sky Sword anymore. You soul swap out like the Brosam tribe here. But again, 4 spell swaps are in the grave. So yeah. So again, with all this automation, like people are still moving the Bazagazil back to hand before ending their turn because that's also automated like the Magnus. So just end turn and then they will automatically return to your hand. But yeah, people are not used to. Yeah, no need to play around Meltdown or anything. Just, yeah. GG. So I'm still continuing playing. Okay, okay. Alright, alright. Waste some time. I see. Yeah. One. Charging Brosnan Trap, never a good sign as for the opponent, because that usually means you have another one. uh... Also, Ria's charge, so X-Boom's hand must be insane. No, I fear for Macken now. Oh. Yeah, what do you slash here? Probably Soul Swap. Yeah. Now let's see if he leads on Ice Vapor or Rias, because we saw Rias getting charged turn 2 must mean he has another one in hand. Basically same logic as like the Rosam Trap, turn 1 charge. Okay, wait. What? Why did you charge the Rias turn 2 when you don't have it now? What is going on? I don't understand. Oh, did you want to ramp to Lost Soul first and save the Rias? But this would have lost to Cranium Clamp. Now Lost Soul. And this last card is Rias, no? But this would have just really backfired when the opponent had Cranium Clamp, yeah? Just cutting Rias. LOL! I think this was... Because now you just Drago. I mean... Hmm. And you lost like 2 threats here. Ah, no Soul Swap. Alright. I mean... No? I mean, the double Blossom Trap play was so losing against... And Maka's playing 2 of Clamp. Hmm. I mean, 2 careers be fun by Rebirth, but he played Rias on turn 4 and the opponent had only 5 mana, so you would have like one whole turn to get value from it and then play Broadstorm Tribe and another creature, draw 2, and when it gets Rebirth, then so what? Then you play Lost Soul after your opponent plays Rebirth to, I don't know, Fall, get back Rebirth or something. Then you play Lost Soul. Hmm. I think. Yeah. So, yeah. Grudaf is saying maybe -1 Hulkers +1 Fall in his deck. He's running one reversal. Not a fan of reversal anyway, but I think you have so many 5 drops now. Also with like the Gigazalt, with Vapor, with Rias. Like you want to not play another 5 drop? Just play a 4 drop. And even like Kulon would be nice. I mean, Kulon is also an anti-FN rush card, but it can also be nice against control, where you can just play like Kulon, tap their Brosam Trap, kill it with Pala to get rid of a Soul Swap target. You can play it on to get rid of Vapor without triggering it. You can get rid of Rias, for example. So I think with all those blockers, like a Kulon could be nice, but yeah, I don't know. Yeah, but then again, you play a one-off reversal, and then why would you play Fall to get back your one-off reversal? Like the situation comes up like 1 out of, I don't know, 10 times when you're on 7 mana. So I mean, I don't know. I mean, Fall is a great card, obviously. So yeah, and when you're at 8 mana, you can play your stream, your whatever snare. Just like some smooth curves. So I mean, when you miss out on like a turn 4 play, I mean, you don't have Gigaballs every time, and you only play like 4 of them, I guess, and no other 4 drops. So I mean, you obviously can play like also stream on 4. So at least against control, that's. Ooh, and then again with the Ghastly Drain. I mean, he needs some cards, but now you're on 1 shield again. It's basically a 2-turn clock. Like X1 plays a creature, Photosite kills Phobos, attack, and next turn you lose. Like, yo, get rid of those Ghastly Drains. Or charge them or whatever. Like, yo. Terrapit killing Brosam Tribe. Or what? Nice. I mean, you're back in the game if you have Rebirth for his Fortress Shell. But we have 1 Rebirth here, 1 Engrave, so. Hmm. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. Bring back the Ghastly Drains. MVP. Oh, God. Now it's looking really good for Maka again. No nature mana for X-Boom. And he's behind the deckout race. Ikas is the new Juliana brick, I guess. Brickas? Can we call it Brickas? Brickiana Brickas? Hmm. Oh, Forwards getting Morbid Medicine with 3 Falls Engrave. Yes, please. No Terror Pit. Oh, Morbid is Engrave. I see, I see. That's rough. He only has like 1 far left to get the Morbid. Yeah, this game 3. Eastbound desperately needs nature mana here. There it is, 4. Ooh, Fal. Lost Soul. Lost Soul. Yet Photos Show. Ah, but 8 mana only. Wait, did he... Oh, he didn't want to charge the Phobos to play Fortress. So he just played the Phobos. And now he lost the Phobos target and also the Fortress. Yeah. Now X-Boom is in the lead again. Yeah. Draw pass. But now just... I mean, 1 foul from Macke and... Oh, okay. Okay. You get rid of Darkness, I guess? I mean, they're all already... I mean, 2 Rebirths in Grave, so I guess you don't need to be afraid of like leaving up fire for Rebirth. So I guess the 2 Darkness. Okay, he disagrees with me. Getting rid of fire. Brosam Tribe really good. Brosam Tribe charging Tribe, getting rid of like a... And yeah. Okay. I mean, this can tap only once, and then Fortress Shell kills it, so not the end of the world. 5 mana, Fal. What is this man doing? Charge the Magma Rex. Why is he killing his... Why is he using a card to basically... My Brosam Tribe has 3k now. What is this? What is this shenanigan? Like, yo. You had 8 mana. You want to be at 9 when you play like Fal and then you can play Morbid. Charge the Magma Rex. Ah! Man. I think this is over now. Sky Sword. Oi, oi, oi. I mean, another fortress. You need your mana. Yeah, X-Wing can freely draw cards here. Maka is dead on board. I mean, there's no coming back here. Slash Charger, sure. Yeah, X-Wing can play it really safe. He can play Petrova now and maybe play another creature. He can afford to draw cards and just play around like one trigger here. Yeah, I mean, there are 3 swaps and gone like Toongrave, 1 mana, so leaving your own fortress, I don't know. It's not worth it. Destroying your own card with Magma Rex. Yeah, X-Wing playing it really safe now. Yeah, slash and out the way. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, also like 1 Magma Rex if you're playing Digate, yeah, but also Rebirth. Um, and if you don't play Vapor. So a lot of ifs, but yeah. Alright. We can. Oh, didn't play around the Terror Pit last shield. Oh no. Should have waited 1 more turn. You can, if you have like extended tooltips, you can hover over the Petrova, and then you can see that the declared race is Guardian. Alright, GG. Okay, we have. Modest versus X-Boom in finals. Clash of Titans. Which you definitely see, and then we can jump into Phobos versus Hydro Hurricane, FN Rush versus Wag Aggro, or FN Rush versus Lightfire Nature. I mean, we have seen FN Rush versus Slidefire Nature before from the start. Maybe we go HH versus Phobos, maybe? Not sure when looking at CIDC. I mean, when looking at CIDC, Mario is quite before Darksigner, so I don't even think that Darksigner winning here now, he doesn't overtake Mario either way. So does that matter? Does any of the games matter? Like Macke, where's Macke? Oh, on 6. I mean, Macke winning and Mario losing could mean that Macke is overtaking. No, he isn't, because then they would be tied and then best finish second would beat probably Macke. Not sure, not sure, not sure. Yeah, Phobos HH. Alright, alright. Alright. Finals on left side and third place match on the right side. Bye bye CADC, yeah. Turn 3 ramp, you love to see it. Is he on 50 cards, by the way? Yes. Yes, yes, FN Rush on the play. So Mako right on curve for the turn 5 Lost Soul. Doesn't have it. What? Wait, no, wait. Wait, wait, wait. Wait. He played Burst Shot, killing 2 Brosam tribes to destroy 1 Gigabuzzer. Wait. He went minus three cards to get rid of 1 card. So -2. You just went -2 and -1 turn basically. Instead of just charging the Burst Shot and letting the Gigazalt happen. Like, you have 0 cards in hand. Why do you fear the Gigazalt? And now you played into it with like your forward search. What the fuck? I'm sorry, but yo. I mean, you played around the Gigaside by going -2, and then you just played Forbus when the opponent played Giga Balsa when you had 0 cards in hand, so you know he has Gigasalt, and then you just played right into it again. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Oh, you hate to see it, man. You hate to see it. Whew. All right. So left side. Let's concentrate on left side. Left side. Left side. Left side. FN Rush looking strong. No Lewy Giga here. No turn 2 Fairy Life. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Is there Brosam Tribe? There is not. There's a Billix. Billix against the world. Now the question here is, yeah. So you give the opponent the opportunity to block with Billix, so then you can clear the Billix with your Quixotic. Because just attacking with 2 Quixotic and then leaving 2 attackers behind is not that great. And you obviously have to take the bait because, like, what bait? Because you don't want to, you are just losing shields then. Yeah. Oh, Fairy Life. So next turn Sky Sword is a possibility. I mean, Sky Sword is not even enough. Like, you need like runner, shield triggers here. Oh! I mean, that's losing, no? Just play creature, GG. I mean, play a creature, hope that there is a Terror Pit here for the other Quixotic. Oh, okay. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Fairy Life from Shield, let's go! Yeah, that's how good Fairy Life out of Shields is against FN Rush. I think it's pretty easy debate. You need it like in the first shield basically, or what was the shield like? Was it the third shield or was it the or which shield? 2 mana. Yeah, it was basically on turn 2, on turn 3, and that was too late. But yeah, to be fair, Xboom had a pretty bad start. There was no turn 2 Billix, there was no turn 1 lower Giga. So with this opening hitting into Fairy Life at this point, then yeah, would have been nice. And again, the worst opening from Xboom against FN Rush. Oh, and the nut opening from Modest Duelist against the worst opening from FN Rush. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Slash charger? Uh-oh. Help me. This guy's command missile, so he's hoping to, yeah, one ECAS against the bolt, I guess. I don't like the quixotic charge here. I think this was, oh. Did he through? Okay, he has another. He has another one. Alright, alright. Okay. Calm down, calm down. This is GG. I mean, he basically needs Terra Pit onto Quixotic. That's like the only way he's winning. And now you don't take the Speed Attacker back, you take the Quixotic back. Because the only way X-Boom is winning is with ECAS. But the problem is, X-Boom is playing ECAS, you play Quixotic, X-Boom is playing Petrova, and then you lose. But in either way, is there any way the Speed Attacker... I mean, you would have to top deck a Fire Mana. Yeah, I agree with taking back Quixotic here. And still, X-Boom needs Terra Pit onto Quixotic. Didn't get it. I mean, he has one more chance here. So ECAS comes down now. Yes. Oh, wait. Hold on. Brickas winning the game at the moment. So what do you do on Mother's Duelist side now? You play your Quixotic, that's for sure. But do you also play your 1-drop? I don't think so. I think you want to keep it. I think you play your Quixotic, don't charge anything, and attack with Quixotic. Then the opponent is blocking with Leroy Giga. The problem is when he's not blocking. Oh, I don't. I don't like the Magnus charge here, but I guess. Now, do you block? Or do you let it through? Do you block with Leroy Giga or not? No, you don't, yeah. I mean, this has to attack, sure. Okay. Now, is there a Petrova? Is there a Petrova? I mean, theoretically, when he doesn't have a Petrova, a blocker is enough. Because then the two blockers are blocking the two Quixotic, and then he has one more turn. Or just like Terra Pit is also enough. Fairy Life? Poggers? Poggers? Or something? So one more mana which doesn't get spent, so yeah. Oh, another ECAS. I mean, the other ECAS doesn't matter, right? It's basically a worse Terra Pit here. Oh, 2 mana Quixotic? Or I don't know, Gonta? Quixotic attacks, you block with Leroy Giga. Another Quixotic attacks, you block with ECAS. And then you are pretty much in the same situation. That you need Petrova. I don't like the second Ecas play. I would have liked Terra Pit or something onto Quixotic, but hmm. Oh, 5 mana? Petrova. Okay. Now he needs a blocker to be safe. He doesn't get a blocker, so... but he needs 3 creatures here. Yeah, I think X-Boom has that in the back. Yeah, and Fairy Life didn't do anything here because, again, 3 unspent mana, but yeah. Maybe he top decked Petrova, so Fairy Life dig him 1 card deeper to get to Petrova. Who knows, who knows? Oh, no Sky Sword. Oi, 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 oi. Swap for Magnus. GG, GG, GG. I mean, now Sniper Mosquito has to attack to get the Quixotic back, I guess. Norbert getting another ECAS. Okay, now you can scoop. Fairy Life's law, yeah. Okay. I mean, it's insane. It looked so bad for X-Boom. Just like one silly ECAS. It's like Noble Enforcer in like Classic of 5. This was the ECAS was. Whereas Noble Enforcer, which is still strong. Okay. Let's see if X-Boom has a Belix now. Or Fairy Life. Fairy Life? Oh! Okay. Yeah, game 3 on left side. Oh, Torkon. I mean, right side looks so over here. Claude Alpha just being miles ahead, but needs to be careful to not run out of cards in deck, but should be manageable. Yeah, right side is. Okay, what? Okay, that's interesting. That Handicap and Polygon is, yeah. At the end of each turn, yeah, it triggers and then it checks if this creature broke any turn, any shields this turn. So yeah. Fairy Life, okay. Into Billix? Oh, this would have been so sick, like charging a creature and then playing Billix. Okay. Now you attack with Torkon or with Wikiboo first. Doesn't probably matter. Let's see if he blocks with Billix. I don't think I would block the first attack, but I would block the second one. Yeah, now I block with Billix. Oh, he does. Okay, he didn't block. But now Gonta can just attack, no? And you... What? Okay, he attacked with... What? He really wants to get rid of the Billix. I see. I see. Okay. 200 IQ play. Wants to get rid of the Billix so there's no creature to like swap Petrova in some Ikas shenanigans. Ikas here. And now, is there a common missile or a volcanic arrows? If yes, GG. If not, not GG. I mean, why didn't he take the other shield like last turn? Like, what? Now he's losing to Petrova. Why didn't... I mean, he wanted to get rid of Belix, but the opponent was only at 5 mana. And at 5 mana, you can't swap in Petrova and also play Ikas. So the counter attack on shield was correct, no? Being on 0 shields. I think Modest through the game, no? Maybe he he 6 mana. Oh no. Oh, okay. I mean, that's still fine. Terrapit is still fine. Oh no, 2 mana. Quixotic. He that's a nail biter. He needs Petrova. Or he needs another pit onto Quixotic. And that's Noble Enforcer here. Noble Enforcer, that's like 3k and below. Not only 2k and below, but only also 3k and below. 6 mana again. Another pit. Holy moly. Another pit. Yeah, it's game 3. Fairy Life charging Skysword. Oh no. Oh oh. 2 mana, another Quixotic? No, Torkon. Why do you play the Torkon even? Do you want to... I think you want to keep it for your Quixotic, no? Oh, I think this game is over now. I mean, surely Xprim has something here, like souls, like a creature, Souls of Petrova, like anything. Fal? Rias. Soul Swap. No! Oh! It's so close. Oh, he charged it. Oh no. Oh no. He's on 3 Torkon, 1 common missile split. Play 2-2 split. If he would have played a 2-2 split between Torkon and common missile, he would have won the tournament. That's basically what this Torkon means from the top of the deck. I've said it a million times, play 2-2 split in this current meta. There are Hydro Hurricane, there are so many LDN controls. Play 2 common missiles. Don't be on the 3-1 split. And now this game is over. 3 comment. Yeah, the 3 comment may be a bit too... Oh, there was the volcanic. 3 turns from now. I think he lost the game, Modest, by yeah, there's the one comment. I think he lost the game. He killed the Billix. But he needed to go for like the shield, no? I mean, then when the opponent played Ikas and then you attack with Gonta, you block with Belix, and then Ikas is still there, and the turn after Gonta gets pitted. Not sure. Not sure. But I still think that not sure. Ikas so broken. Yeah, a worse Noble Enforcer is still broken. At least against FN Rush. At least against FN Rush. Alright. Yeah. Congratulations to Xboom for winning barely, but still winning this tournament. Claude finished third here. And then let's see if one of the other matches are still going. Cowell won 2-0 against the Mabel. I think played against 3 FN Rushes. FN Rush, FN Rush, FN Rush, yeah. Against all 3 FN Rushes. Holy moly. And Darksigner result came in, just finished 1-2-1. So yeah, Rock Aggro winning both Rock Aggro against FN Rushes, which is usually pretty bad matchup. Probably some surfer luck, but losing 2-0 against Phobos, which can be around even, depending on how the decks are being tagged, but yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Billy's skill didn't matter. Billy's would block Gonta next turn, and then you had Pit, I think, but yeah. I mean, there was surprisingly a lot of decisions to be made as the FN Rush player. And here, as the LDN player, you just had to like play out the stuff you can play, and that's it. But FN Rush needed to think a bit. I think the harder part here was the FN Rush player, to be honest. Yeah. All right. So we will call Darksigner here because we have to, or we will make an announcement, and then we can also call Xboom as like a tournament winner interview if he wants to. Hello? Hello? Some sound issues, I guess.
I was still hearing the ringing noise, but
Oh.
I was joined already. I don't know what happened there.
All right, all right. Yeah, we can wait. Add. Some sound issues, I guess. Do you have the stream open because I hear my voice.
Sorry, needed to mute the stream.
Yeah. So always like the same problem, like how do I add our tournament winner X-Boom to the call. Oh man, oh man. So we can make like the interview first, and then we can make our announcement.
Yeah. Good question. How get X-Boom in here as well?
I will look through the Discord options here.
While you're looking for it, I can say my tournament run, I was happy with the 2 wins, 1 loss. I would have preferred them to be in a different order, so I could have had enough CIDC points, but oh well.
All right. Yeah, I saw you played Tujak also, which you were originally a big hater, and
Yeah, I was just preparing for FN Rush, which is why I also kicked some of the 2-drop consistency and made the Elzonis approach of slapping into.
Oh.
Oh, I'm back in.
Okay. Now it worked. Yeah, I just scrambled
Just
around
to
with
finish,
the options. Yeah.
Yeah, to finish my sentence, the Spyro Gates as like a hard play turn 2 if you miss Gontor, Quixotic, Orange Shield, and it came up. One Spyro Gate saved me against Marios, but admittedly he also started with mono red aggro, so that also helped. And yeah, Surfer was definitely part of my wins as well. You need that.
Yeah, as Sirius said in the chat, we have a announcement for like a special, like not project but event. But first we will make like the tournament interview with X-Boom, and then we will make the announcement. I hear myself again from Darksigner's I don't know, system.
But now it shouldn't be. I can rejoin.
All right.
Hello.
Hello.
There should be no stream noise in the background.
Yeah, but I
don't know.
still hear myself. Maybe your sound is a bit too loud, or like your mic setting.
I can. Yeah. Wait a minute.
And no, we don't hear X-Boom, so he also has some
Is it better
sound
now?
issues. Yeah. Now it's better. Yeah.
And no, X-Boom, we can't hear you.
Okay. So we will just start with like the first announcement here, which is bonus IDC. I think we can do that first. So bonus IDC will. Oh.
Okay, now I
Okay,
think
now
you can
okay.
hear me now.
Okay, now. Okay. Now we can hear X-Boom. Now we do the tournament interview. Okay. So yeah, congratulations for winning IDC in like a pretty close final against Modest Duelist. And we saw you on Fairy Life. And I think you were on Fairy Life the tournament before, so maybe you can. And I hear myself again from Darksigner.
No.
Yeah, I think
I will just mute myself until I have something to say.
Not talking. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, about Fairy Life. I wasn't on Fairy Life last tournament. I was on the treasure chest, which is just bad. Yeah, but I was just doing stuff, trying it out. But yeah, the Fairy Life, it's good, and it's just all the arguments we've already had in the Discord about like it's basically the same as any other ramp. Like it can be a turn 3 ramp or a 2 ramp. Like you don't care what it is as long as it's before like turn 3. So you can ramp to Mistrias. But there's some added benefit with the trigger and maybe ramping to Charmeleon.
And were you on 4 slash charges as well, or did you cut down some of the slash charges?
No, I was on 4 Bronze Tribe, 2 slash charge and 3 Fairy Life, so I was on 9 ramp cards out of 45, so 20%.
Okay.
But yeah, so because the slashes aren't like the deck is supposed to like win more often, like not through deck out, but just playing the Mistrias and then burning mana. or against Rush just locking them out. So the slashes are like not there like to deck out per se. It is an option, of course, against some decks, but I wanted to go down on cards, so I've been going with the 45 cards a lot lately, so I can get the key cards more often. And when you go down in cards, the deck out plan becomes like harder.
Yeah.
So then the slash charger also doesn't do as much, though it is still nice to have, and you have the 4 Belix to still recycle it. So even with 2, you can still do a lot of slashing if that is the game, like if the game evolves in that way.
Yeah, and most likely when you are against control, at least when you are at against a nature control, then there's also the option to swap out opponents like Brosam Tribe, Sky Swords, and so on as like additional mills. So you have like a lot of mill cards in that way anyway. So going down on like 2 when you have, I don't know, 10 in total, when you swap your Bilix for slash even or whatever, then yeah, doesn't make that much of a difference.
Yeah, and I guess Make in the like one of the games, I was very close to taking him out, but in the end didn't quite make it. But won the match overall. But even in the loss, I was like close to taking him out, even though he has 5 cards more with the swaps. But unfortunately, didn't quite get there.
Yeah. And how many files did you play? I see now still in the screen like 2 files. I think you were hovering between 1 or 2, like.
2 have been like I have been on 2 for like as long as I can remember.
Okay.
I don't think that's been changing much.
Yeah, I mean we have a lot of other people picking up LDN, like I don't know, Otto, Sirio, even even Solomon. So maybe or Mr. Bazat or whatever. Then maybe they were on like 1 file. Or
yeah, could be they have been trying a bit different lists.
All right, yeah. Yeah, the going down in cards is pretty interesting. Like, I mean, if like 45 is correct, then why not, I don't know, 44 or 43? I think this is
that is my like I want to cut down even more, but it's like hard to keep the ratio the same. When you cut down 1, then you alter every other card's ratio. So
yeah,
try to keep the winning formula. It's a bit hard, but 45 has been like fine so far. But even now, I was missing ramp in 2 of the games, so I was like, maybe I go down even more.
yeah, yeah.
But then you don't have room for the like maybe photo side is something you don't even have room for.
Yeah.
If you go down even more.
Yeah. Yeah. If you cut like 3 more cards, like 1 nature, 1 light, 1 darkness, you're at 42. You keep at least the color ratio the same, and then you can maybe, I don't know, cut have to cut like photo side, then I don't know, 1 fairy life or something, and then 1 light card.
It's not quite the same because there's light is like the most used color. So when you cut 1 light, you don't cut as big of a percentage of the light cards as when you cut a darkness, for example.
I see.
So if you cut 1 of each, then the ratio changes a bit because the card count is now different. Okay. But yeah, but it's a very niche stuff still.
All right. Yeah, we still have like 2 announcements to make. Do you have like any like, I don't know, shout outs or like any thought process, like what changes do you want to make, or going into like CIDC, what you expect from there, what the meta is currently, what will be played?
Not sure yet. I will do my scouting report on everyone who is in there. Do we know who made it after all? Because there was some.
Yeah, should
it was a tight race.
Yeah, we
think like it's not finalized the list yet, but I'm pretty sure Marius makes it in like last place, and then like Modest. Let me check. I should get
Modest makes it for sure because he.
Yeah, Modest makes it. Like it was already clear that Buzzard is safe. You are safe. Claude and Modest made it.
Yeah,
And
Coel
then
also, because he
I
was
think
in
Coral
top
also
8,
made
yeah.
it. Otto should. Yeah, Otto I think should be still in there as well. And then I think the last spots are taken by, let's see, Marios for sure, and then Make probably gets the last slot over me.
What place did Maka finish in the end?
He
Did
lost
he-
against Claude, so 4th.
Okay.
I have so
So
less
3 points?
points.
Yeah, but Live for Life gets 1 point because he finished with a positive result. So
Yeah,
Macke and
then Live for
Liv.
Life takes the last spot probably.
I'm not sure what the best finish from Macke was, but should be better
I
than.
think it was 2-3 points, so I don't think it was
Okay.
higher than 4th.
Yeah, okay.
Because he's at 6 points. I think it was 2 placings that like resulted in 3 points, maybe.
Yeah, I think Liv makes it because he has 3rd place, so that tie breaks me because we're both at 9. And then Make, yeah, I don't think he has a better finish than 3rd. I think he needed the 3rd for the tie break, or like, yeah, more points.
Okay. All right, yeah, Claude Alpha will figure this out, and then you guys can check if the points are correct. So
Yeah, I think
yeah.
it should be Liv 8th place, then me 9th, and Make 10th, because we are both at 9, and I finished technically 1 place above him from the losers bracket.
So you get 5 points now, and Macke 3.
Yeah. I will
Okay.
also reach 9 points, just like
Okay.
Live for Life.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. Mario sneaks in, and Alice also on 9 points, but same tiebreaker as me.
But does it
And the
in the
rest
tie break
there.
when it's like 4th or 5th place? Because 4th place only gets 3 points and 5th place gets like the 5 points.
I think no, the tiebreakers we changed it to be like actual placements. Like
Okay, so
5th
then it
is 4th.
matters a
so,
bit if you face like have a
Yeah.
4th placing. Okay.
So technically I finished 4th place, even though I came from losers bracket.
Yeah.
We I think this cycle we started doing it like in the classic 05 server where it's actual placement and not just points. So you drop to 5th place if you lose 3rd place match.
Okay. I see.
Yeah, like you see it in the thing Claude posted just now, like 10 minutes ago, the standings. But yeah, still not enough for me.
Yeah. All right. Then let's start with our first announcement. Bonus IDC will be played in December, and we finished like 1 week earlier. Usually this IDC would have ended like 1 week from now on the last Sunday each month, but we wanted to have like more breathing room for bonus IDC and CIDC being in December with all these holiday days and so on. And bonus IDC will be a rule set that I have been voted for a long time ago, and finally we will make it happen. It will be the no shuffle rule set. So no shuffle meaning you don't click set up the battle zone at the start of the game. You just roll the die normally, and then you set up your battle zone manually. So you drag cards from the top of your deck, top 5 cards shield, then next 5 cards into your hand. So you basically don't shuffle. And another rule will be that you have to play 40 cards because then you can, I don't know, boot up a 100 card play, and since you don't shuffle, that this will be like such an abomination. So I think 40 cards is the way to go. And then yeah, the brewing is on. I'm looking forward to like which people will bust out the most broken stuff, like I don't know, Cosmic Darts into Lost Soul, and then some people countering that by opening with 3 Arcus in hand or whatever. Will be fun to see. Dice roll obviously will matter a lot, even more when facing FN Rush. But I think this will be like a fun deck building experience, and yeah, I'm glad that finally Darksteiner also agreed to the the no shuffle event in bonus IDC.
Playing rigged masters.
Yeah, rigged masters, yeah.
Everyone gets Ali scripts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
basically.
Everyone can hack Octagon for free.
I
And
yeah.
yeah,
So just to be clear, we will announce that later on, and also go on the exact ruling, because every other thing, whenever a card says shuffle your deck, then you shuffle. So only the setup of the battle zone, you do that manually, and then yeah, you go card effects and so on as per usual. DM 1 to 12, TCG. Bombers are banned, you know it, all these stuff, and additionally 40 cards.
and yeah, for the other announcement, we also have one more event which we want to be played in December, but the exact date will be depending on CIDC. So the next week will be used to get all the CIDC participants together and get a date for that. And then once we know when that is, another event will take place in December for our 5th anniversary of IDC, because this tournament series is already going on for 5 years, and we wanted to make some special event for that. And we discussed a bit in which format we want to play this, and we landed on we want the nostalgia back from like the early IDCs, and play a single day event. And we will play it on a Saturday, either like the last Saturday of the year or second to last Saturday, so we can make it work with time zones. So probably starting in like the around midday European time, so we can hopefully get as many participants as possible. And then we will also play not that many preliminary rounds, so probably more like we will divide it into pots, so everyone plays like 4 or maybe maximum 5 rounds, but hopefully like 4 rounds of pre top cut and then top cut afterwards, so we can get the whole thing done in one day. And I think we will do some special challenges maybe in between, so we want like one big celebration event on one day at the end of the year for the 5th anniversary.
Yeah, and not sure if you discussed like prices, if there will be prices for the one day event or not.
I think we will reveal them once we know the date, and then maybe even do like an advent calendar and get the suspension up and reveal a bit more every day in December.
Nice.
Is there a name for the tournament?
Sorry, what did you say?
Is there a name for the tournament?
There is a name for the tournament. It's Anniversary IDC. So we have BIDC and CIDC, and now we also have AIDC.
Nice.
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 What is the DIDC gonna be?
DIDC. Not sure. Maybe the Duel IDC, where everyone faces everyone, like that would be like head to head, like HIDC.
Maybe 2-player, like Duel,
Ooh.
like multiplayer, like 2-player against 2-player.
We thought about for this event to make it multiplayer, like 2 or 3 v3, but we decided to make it less complicated for everyone, and yeah, just get the nostalgia feeling of doing things in one day and not multi-day. We also thought about like doing a league thing, because like a lot of people would love to play a league. Maybe that is another project for down the line in the future.
Yeah, so basically like the team event would have been like I don't know, 3v3 and then you had to like gather some partners and then not do like the usual DM, but maybe DM 1 to 5 and maybe Classico 5 and then the normal TCG or something, or I don't know, normal TCG with bombers are allowed or some like alternate formats, but would have been too much of a at least in our opinions, hustle, as Darkson has said, to gather some other partners and then arrange. Like, then you have to, I don't know, maybe arrange like 6 people having time at the same time when you want to play it parallel to each other or something. Yeah, just too much stuff. But could be also like another for the 10 years anniversary event. Could be that. And yeah, the league, which could be like like half a year, 6 month tournament going on where you have like 40 players and you have like 39 rounds. And yeah, but the problem there is after like 20 rounds, the people who are 0-20 are dropping or something. And then
yeah, so then it's just about luck, like who have you been facing. So
yeah,
you get like 10 free wins in the like last last part of the tournament.
Yeah, basically. Yeah. All right. Yeah, that was our announcement. So yeah, just reading through the YouTube chat real quick. Yeah, Modest saying, do you want to ban the darts combo and bonus IDC? That is a possibility because a lot of people will be on darts, obviously, but I think we want some degenerate stuff going on. So we want the maximum.
You the mind games, like, do you counter the darts into Lost Soul turn 1
Yeah.
with Arceus or not? Like, I think there are cool mind games in that.
Yeah. And yeah, Claude Alpha posting top 8 participants CIDC should be in order: Xboom, Bazette, Claude Alpha, Modest, Cowell, Otto, Mario, and Live for Life. So yeah, basically that's what we said earlier. All right. So yeah, thanks for watching the stream, also the VOD if you watch it afterwards. Yeah, make sure to check our Discord for our announcement that we published, that we will publish. So more details on the upcoming events. Yeah, so December will be a Duel Masters heavy month with up to 3 tournaments going on in there. Keep an eye on that, and we hope we will get some more attendees going, more participants. We had like 5 rounds last tournament, so we want to get more people again. Yeah, which could be possible. I hope so, at least. Of course, it's holiday month, but still getting up some of the participants would be nice, and especially the bonus IDC, which is usually a bit lower on participants, but maybe this time we will get more. We will see. So yeah.
I think the games will be quite short for the bonus.
Yeah,
IDC, so
yeah.
that will be
True.
like, it's not that big of a commitment to play a game that will probably take like 10 minutes max.
Good point. Yeah. So yeah, thank you guys for watching and see